Hi, and welcome to the Yoga Studies Institute. My name is Tanya, and today I will guide you in a 60-minute Meridian yoga practice that will help us ease the flow of energy throughout the body, build strength, and build a frame of mind that feels grounded and at ease. In today's practice, we will focus on the pericardium and the Jiao Meridian pathway. These are related to the elements of fire, the emotion of compassion and love, and the heart chakra. We will blend elements of a vinyasa flow, do a meridian activation during the warm-up, and practice self-acupressure points to release physical and emotional blockages or stagnations related to these two meridians. Before we get on the mat, let's talk about one of the 5 goals a yogi needs to achieve on their way to reaching a state of total freedom. Each goal we achieve brings about a corresponding happiness. In today's class, we'll focus on planting the seeds that achieve the state of joyful relationships or freedom from loneliness or not experiencing healthy relationships in our lives. When we understand that our words, thoughts, and deeds are ripening into pleasant or unpleasant experiences, then it must follow that if we focus on planting exactly what we want through these 3 gateways, then that is what will ripen inevitably. Feeling embraced, accepted, having healthy relationships, these are all things we want. And every day we have a perfect opportunity to transform our world, to start to put this into actions. So if we're having an experience of feeling lonely or not having people in our lives that embrace us, I invite you to start by finding small ways to welcome into your world those who feel lonely or not accepted, or even helping those who are going through difficult times in their relationships, doing it with joy and really feeling good about those efforts. Remember, little seeds lead to huge results. So let's go ahead, start to put it into practice. Sit in a comfortable posture, close your eyes, and start to connect with your breath. And I invite you to see yourself having this experience, already feeling welcomed, accepted, supported by others, having beautiful relationships. Try to give yourself permission to see yourself in this way. Now see who else in your world could have this experience. Who else needs your support? Can you embrace someone else, invite someone in, and see them also having this experience? Perfect, beautiful relationships, always feeling embraced and accepted and supported. And let's hold that vision in our mind and remind ourselves during the practice to keep this intention, like this little seed that we're planting in our mind stream to lead to a beautiful result. So bring your hands in front of the heart, take a breath in and out. And you can sound them with me if you like. Breathing in. Now we may have a beautiful and joyful practice together today. So let's go ahead and do the warm-up. We're going to start with tabletop. Shoulders right over your wrist, tops of the feet down. So you can start with your fingers facing front, or you can turn your fingers back towards you. That's another way to do it if your wrists feel okay. Now start exhaling, drop the belly, send the tailbone up, look up. Exhaling, rounding out fully. Pull your belly in towards your spine. Inhaling again, letting the belly drop, letting the tailbone rise. And then exhaling again, rounding out fully. Allow your wrist flexors to lengthen. And now keep moving at your own pace. Try to breathe through your whole spine from top to bottom. Noticing any area that feels constrained or tight, and using your breath as a way to start to let it to relax, to smooth out. When we connect with our breath, our muscles relax, and then we can feel more comfortable in the postures and hold them longer. Good. Now slowly return back towards the center. Turn your fingers towards the fronts of your mat. Tuck your toes under. Lift your seat and come into a downward facing dog. You can keep the knees bent to start. Keep the head between the arms. And breathe all the way down to the bottoms of your lungs. You can start pedaling out the feet, warming up your hip flexors, your legs, your knees, your ankles, and toe joints. And keep pressing on your hands. We're going to work a lot with our hands today. So for a moment, bring both heels back down. Sit back on your heels into a child pose with your arms overhead. And now you're just going to bend your arms at the elbow, clasp your palms together, fingers interlace, and warm up your wrists. Circles in one direction, and then the opposite direction. Okay, beautiful. Slowly release your hands, and we're going to come out, sliding forward into a baby cobra. And then exhaling, returning back to a downward facing dog. Good. Look over at your hands. Step the feet between the hands. Grab opposite elbows. Stay here in a forward fold. Bend the knees a lot, and just rock a little bit. As you hold your opposite elbows, imagine like you're embracing yourself, embracing the parts of you that perhaps you don't find likable. And this is a good way to start to plant acceptance for yourself and for others. Good. Slowly release your arms, press on your feet down, inhaling, rolling up, vertebra by vertebra. Head is the last thing to come up. Stay here for a moment, Talasana. Root down through your feet. Breathe in and out. Good. We're going to do a few rounds of Surya Namaskara. So come to the front of your mat, hands in front of the heart. Holding this vision of seeing ourselves and others having beautiful relationships. And let's begin. Inhaling, raising the arms up. Exhale, fold over your legs, hands down. Step the right foot back into a low lunge. Release the back knee, look up. And exhale, step the left foot back, come into our high plank. Now lower your knees, chest, and chin. And slide forward into a baby cobra. Press the tops of the feet down, pubic bone down, look up. And then exhale, return to a downward facing dog. Good. Inhale with the right foot between the hands. Release the back knee, look up. Exhale, left foot meets the right. Inhale, rise. Bring your arms out and up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Good. Inhaling again, come up. Exhale, folding over your legs, hands down. This time, left foot back, release the back knee, look up. Exhale, come into a high plank. Again, lower knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, slide forward into cobra. Exhale, return back to downward facing dog. Good. Look over at your hands. Step the left foot between the hands. Release the back knee and look up. Exhale, right foot meets the left. Fold over your legs. Inhale, start to rise. Bring your arms out and up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Good. 2 more rounds. This time chaturanga, then upward facing dog. Ready? Exhale the route. And begin. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold over your legs, hands down. Step or hop back this time. High plank. Now slowly lower down. Squeeze your elbows into chaturanga. Inhale, push the back of the heart forward into upward facing dog. Legs off the floor. Slide your shoulder blades down, look up. And exhale, return back to downward facing dog. Good. Look over at your hands again. Bend the knees. Step or hop forward. Feet between the hands. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Arms out and up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Okay, one more time. See if you can invite joy and to do the next round. Inhaling, arms up. Exhale, folding forward, hands down. Step or hop back, plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Look over at your hands again. Bend the knees. Step or hop forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Arms up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Release the arms. Stay here in Tadasana. Breathe in and out. Root down through your feet. Good. Slowly open the eyes. And now we're going to do the Meridian activation, starting with a pericardium pathway. So you're just going to bring your arms out to the sides, level with your shoulders. And then you're going to lift your fingers up towards the ceiling, as if you were reaching up towards the sky as you press your palms away. Try to keep your tailbone tucked in. Don't arch your lower back. And try to allow your muscles of your chest to relax. Every time you take a breath in, imagine that you're making a little bit more space around your heart. And on the exhale, pushing out through the finger, center of the palm. Good. The pericardium pathway is the sac that surrounds the heart, and it protects us from really strong emotions. And this is like our connection with all the relationships we have with the outer world. So perhaps you can imagine that this energy is extending out right from the very center, traveling the inner sides of the arms and ending at the fingertips, and then reaching up towards the sky, reaching up everybody. Keep breathing. You can even close the eyes and notice the sensation surrounding your heart. Can you allow it to relax a little bit more? So you can welcome in this feeling of having joy, acceptance, feeling supported. Good. Take one more breath. And then slowly start to release your arms. Shake them out if you feel a little bit of heat. And now we're going to do the Jiao pathway. So you're going to bring your fingers down towards your heels and activate your fourth finger. So it's almost like you're reaching down towards your heels as you draw your shoulder blades back and down. So this is the pair of the Jiao. It's like yin and yang, and they help each other out. Balance the feminine with like the masculine aspect, or like the hot and the cold. And we always want to return back to the center. So as you stay here, as you keep drawing your fingers down, you're just going to allow your chin to drop down towards your chest. And then slowly bring it towards the left ear, towards the left shoulder, ear towards your left shoulder. And breathe towards the side and back of your neck. This is part of the Jiao pathway. The Jiao starts at the tip of your fourth finger, travels the back side of the arm, travels the back side of your shoulder, rises up the side of your neck, and then ends right at the corner of your eyebrow. Okay, slowly move towards the other side, right ear towards the right shoulder. Draw your left fourth finger down towards your heel even more. Notice that stretch, and you can even mobilize it a little bit, allowing all those muscles, the connection of your head to the rest of the body, lengthen a little bit more. And then do any other circles that you like, just from side to side, or some big wide ones. Keep following your breath. Try not to hold it in. Good. Slowly return back towards the center. Nice. Okay, come back to the front of your mat, hands in front of the heart. Remembering the intention, this beautiful seed that we're planting with joy, with happiness, being able to embrace the parts of us that we find unlikable, and helping others out too in our world that feel this way. Okay, slowly exhale there out. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, fold over your legs, hands down. Step or hop back again, plank. Now slowly lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, push the back of the heart forward, upward facing dog, and just stay here. Adjust your feet if you need to. Keep drawing your shoulder blades down. Keep pressing on your palms. Keep looking up. Keep pushing the back of the heart forward. Good. Take one more breath. And release. Tuck your toes under. Start lifting your seat. Come into downward facing dog. Adjust your feet. Keep your hands where they are. And we're just going to stay here for our 5 deep breaths. See if you can invite this energy in of having beautiful, healthy relationships every time you take a breath in, and draw it towards the center of your heart. And on the exhale, releasing whatever is stopping you or the obstacles that are standing on the way from having this experience. Noticing how our feet and our hands are in contact with our earth. And in this way, we're also embracing everyone else that walks through this earth. Good. Stay here. One more breath. And we're going to start with warrior 1 on the right side. So you're going to inhale with the right foot up and then step the foot between the hands. Back foot, 45 degrees, heels align. Raise the arms up by the sides of the ears. Make sure your hips are facing forward. Try to find the balance between your front and your back leg. Reach up. Try to soften the corners of your mouth into a tiny little smile. Good. Keep breathing. Keep reaching up. Take one more breath. And from here, we're going to twist right over our legs. So you're just going to bring your elbow right over your knee, hands together in front of the heart. Keep pressing on your back heel. If you need to, you can just scoot your back foot in a little bit to shorten your stance, but keep bringing the right hip back. And then take the gaze up. And now, if you can, open the arms like the letter T. If you need a block, just place it right underneath your hand and then take the gaze up. Imagine you're reaching up with your hand and in a way that you're going to support someone else, while your hand that's touching the earth is someone else supporting you. And in this way, we start to make a circle of relationships, healthy relationships, everybody supporting each other. Good. Take one more breath. And release. Cartwheel your arm down, hands in front, back toes face forward, step it back and move through a vinyasa flow. Chaturanga, upward dog, downward dog. Stay in here, 2 breaths. Every time we come back here, let your heart relax. Let that sac, this transparent wall that seems to separate us from others, soften. Good. Let's do the left side now. Inhale, left foot up. Step the foot between the hands. Warrior 1. Come up. Back legs are active, reaching up towards the sky. Relaxing our face. Noticing our breath. Relax the tops of your shoulder blades. Good. Reach up a little bit long. And now slowly twisting over our leg. Elbow over the knee, hands together in front of the heart. Look up. Again, if you need to scoot your back foot in a little bit, go ahead and then bring your left hip back. And then inviting joy to be here during our practice. Extend your hand down towards the earth as you reach up. See if you're going to reach up to that other being you're holding in your heart, in your mind. Or the many beings perhaps you dedicated your practice to. Good. Stay here. One more breath. And release. Cartwheel your arm down, hands in front, step it back, and again, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Sigh out if you need to. Breathe all the way down to the bottom of your lungs. Good. Look over at your hands. Bend the knees. Step or hop forward. Feet between the hands. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Arms out and up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Release your hands again. Breathe in and out. Good. Slowly open the eyes. Okay, keep going. Hands in front of the heart again. Let's begin. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, fold over your legs, hands down. Good. Stay here. Grab the backs of your legs or your heels. Lean a little bit forward towards the balls of your feet. Allow the back of your head to relax. Try to press your chest against your thighs if the back of your hamstrings feel really tight. Just let the head be loose. Notice the sensation, the back of your heart. Good. One more breath. And let's slowly come out. Bend the knees a little bit, hands down. Step or hop back again. Plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Good. Staying here, breathing in and out. Breathing in, out. Good. We're going to start on the right side again, this time into a warrior two. So inhale, right foot up. Step the foot between the hands. Open the arms to the sides. Try to keep your front knee stacked over your ankle, and then reach with your hands away from the center of your chest. Keep your eyes steady, facing the front. And now try again. Lift your fingers up towards the ceiling like we were doing in the pericardium stretch and press your palms away. Try to relax the edges of your heart, the top, the bottom, left and right side. Soften it up with your breath. Good. Try to sit a little bit lower. Keep that leg active. Good, nice. One more breath. Now we're going to prepare for a triangle pose. So you're going to straighten the front knee. And now you're going to reach forward, hinge your hips back, and then rest your hand top of the shin. Bring your opposite arm overhead. Keep your chest open and then look up. If you're fine here, maybe try to reach towards your big toe. Or if you really want to keep connecting to the earth and the energy that we're trying to sustain, touch your palm with the earth or with a block and use it as an extension of it. Try to smile. Good. One more breath. And release. Slowly release your arm. Back toes face forward. Step it back. And vinyasa flow. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Staying here again. Good. One more breath. Fully in and out. Nice. Okay, let's do the other side. Inhale, left foot up. Step into a warrior two. Feet between the hands. Open the arms to the sides. Gaze forward. And now again, pericardium stretch. Press your palms away. Again, try to relax the edges of your heart. Keep reaching your fingers towards your face. You should feel a nice stretch along the inner sides of your arms. Try to sit a little bit lower. Good. Now preparing for triangle pose. Trikonasana. Straighten the front knee. Reach forward as far as you can go. Rest your hand top of the shin. Reach with your opposite arm up. And then work through your variation. Maybe grab your big toe or connecting with the earth. And then keep stacking your right hip over the left. Notice where your mind is going. Am I holding this intention that I made in the beginning? Can I return to it? Every time my mind wants to distract me from other thoughts that don't serve me in this moment. Good. Stay here. One more breath. And release. Cartwheel your arm down, hands in front, step it back, Vinyasa flow. We'll meet back in downward facing dog. Take 2 soothing breaths in and out. Good. From here, we're going to come into a high plank and we're going to prepare for side plank. So you're going to bring your right hand, middle of the mat, make sure all your fingers are spread, and then turn towards your left, stack your feet, and then reach with your opposite arm up. Keep lifting your hips, and then if you feel really balanced, look up towards your hands. If this is too much for you today, you can also bring your top foot in front of you, or you can release the knee, bring your foot to the side, and then just extend. So the point is to find the posture that works for us today, and then just try to stay, try to hold it. And if it's a little bit challenging, send it out to that person you had in your mind. May this help you, may this serve you. Good, take one more breath. And release. Let's do the opposite side now, okay? Left hand, middle of the mat, fingers spread, and then turn. So if you want to do the easier variation, go ahead. Otherwise, come into the full posture. Keep reaching up. Feel the support of the earth beneath you. As the many hands that have supported you and embraced you so that you could be here today practicing yoga. And then reaching with your top hand to catch someone else and bring them along too. Good. Slowly bring your hand down, face front, and move through a vinyasa flow again. Chaturanga, upward dog. Downward dog again. 2 breaths, breathing in. And out. Breathing in. And out. Good, we're gonna do it again and add a little bit more. Come back to a high plank. Right hand middle of the mat. Choose your variation. So remember, the first one or the second one, feet stacked, reaching up. Or maybe now try full Vashisthasana. Top leg behind you, lift your hips, straighten your bottom leg, toes pointing towards the corner of your mat. Maybe let your hand relax. If you feel really good here, maybe you can bend the top knee and reach. Or you can try to grab your big toe and then straighten your leg. And then reach up with your heart wide and open. This is for you. Good, take one more breath. And release, hand down. Let's do the opposite side. So see why we were warming up our wrist now? Okay, so choose your variation again. Knee down, feet stacked, or come into full Vashisthasana. Or try one of the other variations, even just to try. You have to start somewhere. Everybody does. Keep straightening bottom leg. Keep reaching up. Good, one more. And release. Hand down, face front. And again, move through a vinyasa flow. So if you want to go back to knees, chest, chin, and then cobra, go ahead. We'll meet back in downward facing dog. Good, one more breath. Now look over at your hands, bend the knees, step or hop forward, feet between the hands. Inhale halfway, exhale fold, inhale rise, arms up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Good, release the arms. Notice your breath, rooting down through your feet. See if you can notice your heartbeat. It's like your heart's been here the whole time, even before you were born, supporting you, taking care of you. Okay, good. Slowly open the eyes. All right, so we're gonna do a standing series. So we're gonna do dancer's pose. So you're gonna make a basket with your right hand. You're gonna bend your right knee, and then you're gonna reach towards the inside of your ankle, okay? And then you're gonna reach with your opposite arm up, and then you're gonna slowly start kicking back. Kicking back, kick back, kick back. Once you can't kick back anymore, make sure you're arching your back. You're gonna reach forward, and then chin over your shoulder, okay? Breathe towards the right side of your chest, right side of your heart. Try to smile. Make it fun. Make it joyful. Good. Slowly prepare to come out. Slowly kick away. Slowly reach up. Release your foot. Shake it out. Okay, good effort. Now let's do the other side, okay? So basket with your hand. Bend the left knee. Reach up with your opposite arm. Take a breath in and start kicking back. Kick back, kick back, kick back. Once you can't anymore, reach with your opposite arm forward. Imagine you're gonna reach out to someone else today. Good, stay here. One more moment. Okay, slowly and with control. Kick back, away, and release. Okay, shake it out. All right, return back to the front of your mat. Hands in front of the heart. Feeling good about all this effort we made so far. And let's begin. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, fold over your legs, hands down. Step or hop back again. Plank, chaturanga, upward dog, downward dog again. Just stay here. 2 breaths. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Okay, good. You're gonna come into a high plank, and now we're just gonna lower right onto our bellies, and we're gonna prepare for a bow pose. Okay, so when you're ready, you're gonna bend the knees, grab the outsides of your ankles, and then you're gonna place your forehead on the mat. You're gonna exhale air out, and then when you're ready, slowly kick up and away. Look up towards the ceiling, point your toes, engage all your back muscles. Imagine you're pushing forward with your heart. Try to relax it. Allow your collarbones to spread. And then if you like, maybe invite a little bit more joy into it. Rocking a little bit. Forward and back. Forward and back. Maybe as you're holding the feet, it's like you're sustaining everybody, making one huge circle of support. Good. One more breath. Kick up a little bit higher and release. Slowly release the feet. Keep the knees bent. Turn your head to the side and just rock your legs from side to side. Jiao if you need to. And then release your feet, big toes together. Turn your face the opposite way just for a second. Good. Now bring your hands underneath the shoulders, and you're gonna sit back into a child pose. While you're in child pose, you're gonna turn your palms up towards the ceiling, as if you were making an offering of love to everyone in your world, giving them everything they need to feel supported, embraced, cared for. Good. Take one more breath. Okay, slowly slide your hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, roll up. Good. We're going to do Bharadvajasana. So what you're going to do is you're going to bring your right foot out to the side. You're going to keep your left heel side of your leg. And then you're going to either just keep the soles of your foot right towards the inside of your thigh. If you're fine, maybe you can come into a half lotus. So it's up to you. Don't force anything, okay? Try to keep it where your edge is. So now, if you have a strap, you can loop it over your foot and wrap it around the back of your waist. Otherwise, reach with your right arm up, reach forward, bring your arm behind you, and then aim to grab your big toe, okay? Otherwise, just grab your shirt. That's another great way to start. And then you're gonna use your left hand and place it right underneath your right knee, okay? Again, connecting with the earth. And then turn over, gaze over your shoulder. Try to pick a spot, keep your eyes steady, and hold on to this intention we've been working on today, planting this beautiful seed inside our heart to have the best relationships we can with everyone in our world, including the one with ourselves. Good. Try to twist a little bit more. And then slowly release. Shake out your hands if you need to. Release your foot. Shake them out. And then switch sides. Bend the right knee. Heel close to your seat. And again, solo the foot towards the inner thigh or on top of your thigh. Okay, then when you're ready again, reach left arm up, reach back, grab your shirt, your foot, whatever you can, and then try to bring your right hand underneath your knee, palm facing down, and then turn. Notice your breath. Don't try to hold your breath in. Keep moving it in and out. Let it be smooth and fine. There is this beautiful connection of how our lungs are bringing in oxygen and then passing it forward to the blood so that it flows throughout our entire body. See how beautiful that relationship is and how we can extend that to others as well. One connecting with the other. Good. Take one more breath. And then slowly release. Face forward. Release your legs. Shake them out for a moment if you need to. Okay, now you're going to bring the soles of the feet together like in Baddha Konasana, and we're going to do an acupressure points. So right here at the center of your inner arm, right at the corner of your wrist. So you're going to slide them underneath your ankles, and then you're going to fold over your legs. So if you can reach forward, try to stack a few blocks or a pillow if you can. And then you're going to take a breath in, and on the exhale, you're going to fold over your legs. And then try to find a place where you can stay and do any micro adjustments you need. And let the weight of your feet press down on these points on the pericardium pathway. These points on the wrist, they have this really soothing effect on our heart. It calms anxiety or things that are making us feel fluttered or panicky. focus on the back of the heart now, the space between your shoulder blades. Bring your attention there. Maybe you can even think of the color green of the Anahata chakra glowing brightly, reaching out in all directions. Good. Take one more breath here. And then slowly let's start preparing to come out. Slowly inhale, come up, release your hands from underneath, shake out your wrist if you need to. Good. Slowly make your way onto your backside. And then you're just gonna take 2 breaths. Let everything sink in that we just did so far. We're gonna keep going, so it's just a tiny little moment of rest. Good. Now we're gonna prepare for a bridge pose. So you're gonna bend the knees, bring your heels close to your seat. See if you can reach towards the backs of your heels or the fingertips just touch. Exhale, they're out. When you're ready, inhale, walk your inner blades towards each other, hips up towards the ceiling, extend your thighs away. And then slowly bring your chest towards your chin. Engage all your back muscles. See how the back of your shoulders are embracing the back of your heart, supporting it. And imagine in this way you're supporting all other beings that feel lonely or uncared for. You giving them support in this way, welcoming them in. Good. Keep trying to stay. Just for another moment, you can do it. Okay, slowly start preparing to come out. Upper, middle, lower back, hips down. Bring your knees in. Give yourself a little hug. Rock a little bit from one side to the other. Okay, nice. We're gonna do that one more time. The second time is always the best. So you can do bridge again, or if you like, do wheel. But once you're up, try to stay for 5 long breaths. Okay, ready? Choose your pose. Wheel, I'm just gonna guide it out. Fingertips side to the ears. When you're ready, lift your hips, top of the head on the mat. When you're ready, turn your fingers towards your feet. Take another breath in. Push up, push away from the mat. Maybe take your gaze towards your feet. Press the chest away from the feet. Try to stay. If you're in bridge, engage your glutes. Extend your thighs away. If you're in wheel, maybe walk your feet towards your hands. Maybe raise the heels. Look towards your feet. Keep widening your fingers. Press firmly with your palms. Try to relax your face. Good. Take one more breath. Nice. Slowly and with control, come out from whichever pose you're in. Slowly bend the elbows, bring your hips down if you were in wheel. Hug your knees again. Give yourself a little hug, bringing your head towards your knees. Rock a little bit from one side to the other. And release. Release your legs. Release your arms. Take a breath in and out. Good. We're going to do another acupressure point. So this is right at the center of your heart. So you're going to find the thick bone, your sternum, and you're going to use your fingertips together like the letter M. And then you're going to take a breath in. And on the exhale, you're going to press down towards the mat. Imagine that your fingertips are reaching towards your heart. Maybe if you draw all your senses inward, you can sense your heartbeat right underneath your fingertips. This point is called conception vessel 17, and it's what's known as the front move of the pericardium pathway. So if we're feeling obstacles or blockages in the way we're connecting in our relationships with others, this is a nice point that starts to release the blockages from the pathway, from the channel. So imagine that as you do this, you're doing it for everybody, all sentient beings, so that we can all experience the happiness and joy that comes from having good relationships. Good. Slowly release your hands, release your arms, and let's start to prepare for Savasana in that note. So make your backside of your body really comfortable. Keep your arms by the sides. And start to notice your breath. Now draw your attention down towards your feet and your toes. And let them all relax, settle down. Relax your lower legs, your knees, and the back of your upper legs. Relax the back of your arms and your hands. All loose, all relaxed. Let the back of your head grow heavy. Let it rest. Let all your facial muscles release. Jaws relaxed. The mouth, eyes and nose. Relax the front of the throat and chest. Relax your abdomen and hips. Relax your upper legs and knees. Relax the lower legs and feet. All the muscles are loose. All the bones growing heavy. Veins and arteries releasing. All the internal organs relaxing. Even the heart softening. Now let's travel more inwards, bringing our attention to the center of the heart. And see the light of your goodness, of your joy, spark a light, a bright healing light. Let it reach out and melt the edges of your heart and expand outwards like a perfume of your love, healing your entire being. Enveloping it with love, with joy. Now let it expand outwards in all directions and reach every heart. Letting everyone experience the freedom from loneliness, feeling supported, embraced. Everyone having beautiful relationships. And the joy that comes from it. And then slowly and gently, from as far as you went, start to draw your awareness back to your own space, back to your own body, to your heart. Now slowly start to bring your awareness back from as far as you went, back to your own space, back to your own body, back to your own heart. And let that seed you planted here today stay there. Know it's always there. Everything's always up for transformation. So slowly deepening your breath, start to wiggle toes and your fingers. And do any stretch you like to reawaken. Maybe bringing your arms overhead and bringing your feet together and giving yourself a nice long stretch. And then when you're ready, you can bend the knees, roll onto your side, and then slowly push yourself back up to a seated posture. Try to move very slow. Try to keep the same sense of stillness. And now slowly bring your hands together in front of the heart. That these efforts we made here today in planting the seeds of creating beautiful, healthy relationships in our own world, reach out to everyone else too that needs this today. And that whoever it reaches out to, they also reach out to others as well, creating this huge circle of love, of joy, and support. And let's seal that with an Om. Exhale there out. Inhaling in. Thank you for letting me guide you in this practice today. I hope you enjoyed it very much. Remember to take it off your mat and follow it through with a beautiful action. And hopefully see you again next time. Bye.